Good morning, everyone. We be the master, says Mad Hatter. We got Mad Hatter checking in an hour early. We got Glenn checking in an hour early. Good morning to all. Happy daylight savings time. We got Kevin Scott checking in. And Mad Hatter checks back in. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, I actually got up an hour early today as well and looked at the clock. I'm like, damn. So I worked on my other computer for a while on doing some projects. So let's start it off, 5454. And what are we at today? Not working, so okay. I'll have to fix that again daily going forward, but it's a little chilly today. 5454, days out. 4-5 hard 9. And cameras are set up good. 5454. It is a little bit cold here. At least down in the dungeon it is. The beginning of the winter season here coming up soon. 369. Good morning, Badlands. I saw that you were live just a little bit ago there. Thank you. Four, 1, 5. Three, 5, 8. So I'm back on a regular schedule this week. They did not work most of last week. I was on funeral leave for 3 of my 4 normal days working. Good morning, Clint. Good morning, Coffeeland. And so today starts my regular schedule. Back to third shift working again starting tonight. Not looking forward to it. Another 369. Two, 4, 6. One, 3, 4. Left one stopped. Retirement is the life. I wish I had retirement. Yes. It's a few years off for me yet. Ooh, the left one now just like immediately hit the corner. 415. The corner bounced into the hook. So we gotta get these dice to land flat today. Five, 4, 9. Single pitch. Three, 5, 8. Did a Halloween party this weekend. Did not drink at all. I sat there. I was the designated driver for the 6 people I brought. So that was interesting. First Halloween party I've ever been to. Did not drink it. 314. So that's a good thing. One, 5, 6. Five, 6, yo. Good morning, Uncle Hoku. Yeah, let's make this the last throw here. And 3, 5, 8. Okay, let's start the show. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 673 of the Level Up program. This is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Mad Hatter checking in number 1 about an hour early because he's not doing daylight savings time. Glenn here is doing the same thing on Discipline Glenn, so good morning to both of you early birds. We got Kevin Scott checking in. Mad Hatter checks back in again. We got Badlands. We have Glenn again and Coffeeland, as well as Clint, Uncle Hoku, and we got Michael Peterson and David Clark. So good morning to all. We have got 14 people watching live at the current moment. Clint just dropped in a $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Clint. Very much appreciated. And we got Joe's Craps dropped in 1,000 cc's on Crapsee. I very much appreciate that as well. We have 17 people ready to go on Crapsee. If you're playing along with Crapsee, hit that live tab that'll bring over to the table that we're using here today. Remember, this is for education educational and entertainment purposes. We even got Brian up early this morning from White Crap Shooters. Good morning, Brian. So let's get started here. I'm started off with a bankroll of $7,688. So we lost a little bit on Friday, roughly about $300 or so. So we're going to try to get that back and then make a little bit extra profit today. So let's start off with a $15 pass line bet. We're going to go to the 640 across bet level once we do get a point established here. And we're going to start with a 5-4-5 for Hardway set. And let's go all bet set. Dice out. Here we go. Roll number 1 for the day here. And we got a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So let's mark that point of 8. Let's give you a primary on the front side for both dice. 5-4-5-4 is the dice set. And we got a 4-4 hard 8 square pair result. So how about those Packers? Oh my God, disappointing at the end. I was hoping for overtime, but no overtime for them. But anyhow, let's go 640 across bet level, and let's see if we'll get some odds out there. We got 75 in odds, so that puts it at what, 85. We got to get the 120, so let's go $30 on that 8. Good morning, Joel is checking in here. Joel from 208 Craps. And we'll call that all bet set. 21 people ready to go, and dice out. And 369, that is the triple D. Dice Dr. Dan. That'll be hit number 1. 4-5-4, it's going to be a right die off axis, single pitch on the left side. Yeah, they did lay an egg, David, very much so. It was very disappointing. Both teams they lost to this year had losing records. All the other teams they played well against. So it's interesting how that rolls. Anyhow, that was 140. Let's go 110 inside pressure. And add an extra 30 to the 8. Let's go 15 extra on the 10. 15 extra on that 4. That's $140 that we brought back. We'll put it right back out on the table there. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. A little bit of a high bouncer, but we got 3-3 hard, 6 to double degen. So far, it is a day of hardways. As Brian goes, any pair, we don't care. I don't care, we don't care. I forgot how he says that. So. Any pair. Okay, so we got 3-3 hard 6. That's our second hit. That'll give us enough money to come down on our bets. And actually, if I took everything down, we'd be right at where we started last week Friday at. So we recovered that. But let's bring our bets down. Let's put half it back up again. We'll go to 160 across. Let's go 15 in odds. Again, we're going to stick with that 5-4-5-4. That last one was a primary both side, back side the dice. Any pair, we don't care. There we go. So let's call all bet set and dice out. It's been a long time since I've heard that statement. Here we go, dice out. And we got a 5-1-6 KitchenAid mixer. Five 4 This is a right side off axis, primary top side left die. And we'll be able to pressure that 6 up. We'll go to $42, increase it 2 units. And And that'll bring us back to a 5-4-5-4 Hardway set. And all bets set. Dice out. Three, 4, 7. Double pitch of the dice. And that'll be us early 7 out, but we were able to make some profit on this shooter. A little bit of recovery towards the last week's Friday episode. So again, like I say, play the short roll, hope for the long roll. Made $178 on that roll. And that was only 5 rolls long, so less than average, but at least we were able to get out of it. One more time, $15 pass line bet. And we'll stick one more time with this Hardway set. We'll see how the dice are going. If we keep on double pitching, we'll switch the sets right away. But we'll go all bets set and dice out. One, 4, 5 truck and camper. So let's mark that point of 5. 4 left eye off axis, single pitch on the right side. And again, we're going to go with that 640 across bet level. And that's going to give us 60 in odds. So that's 75. So we got to put a quarter up on that 5. And we're all set. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Dice out. The right one stopped on us. Another Hardway. 4-4 hard 8 square pair. Hit number 1. On my front side, both dice. And again, we're going to go 140 across pressure. So that's going to be 110 inside. Put an extra 25 on that 5. We'll go 15 on the 10, 15 on that 4. That's $140 dropping down. And all bets set. Dice out. The hook just a little bit. 3, 4, 7 double pitch. Damn it. Okay, so we're gonna get off this set. That was a bad throw, but we're still second double pitch in a very short period of time. We're gonna be losing on that one, so that brings us down, and we're gonna do some digging out now. So we're gonna switch over to the all winner set 5, 4, 2, 3. It's our next set in a row that we're looking at. And we're going to ladder up all our bets. We're going to go to $30 on that pass line. Actually, I'm going to skip it around. We're going to go 5, 4, 5, 3, our Kissing Aces set, because we had a couple primary hits as well. So got to be careful with that. And I was front side, so I'm going to switch it even more. We're going to go 5, 4, 2, 3, 5. I'm sorry, 5, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2. Still Kissing Aces set, but we're going to quarter pitch that die. So that way, hopefully, we don't have that bad number show up again. So 5, 4, 3, 2. Dice out. 538, Grape Ape. So we have a 5432 dice set and a 538 marking that point of 8. And like I said, we're laddering up, so let's go 640 across. We'll throw an extra 160 across on that. We'll go max odds here. So we gotta get up to 150 total, so it's 125 odds. We'll stick with that. 5, 4, 3, 2. And all bets set. Dice out. One, 4, 5 truck and camper. Hit number 1 for us, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we got a 1, 4, 5 result. And again, 175 this time. So we're going to go 160 cross pressure, put an extra 25 on odds. 5, 4, 3, 2. And all bets set. Dice off. I see cross on us. We got a 156 truck and kitchen and mixer. So we hit number 2, so we'll be able to come down with some recovery on this shooter. Again, if I can get a full recovery on this shooter, it'd be awesome. But we're trying to do partial recoveries here, and we'll just try to hope for a run here now. So that is 210 on that bet. Let's bring our bets down. So far, we've made 385 on this shooter. Let's go 160 across. 5, 4, 3, 2 is our dice set. 24 people playing along. We got 18 people watching live. And dice out. Another, I can't even see what the dice is, 145. Wow, eyesight's going bad today. 145 truck and camper. Those dice were just kind of blending together on me there. Okay, let's go to $35 on F5. Actually, no, we're gonna go right up to 60 on F5 because I have a good feeling about it. So we're gonna put all the money we made on that back on F5. It's power press. And again, 5, 4, 3, 2. And all bets set. I saw this. $167. Damn it. I was hoping it would be a 5 again. 1-6. 7 and done. Okay, what's happening to these not so long rolls here today? I wore that Friday night, Brian. I'll put it on for you one of these days. If you show up, let me know the day you're showing up and I'll put it on for you. I actually wore it as my Halloween costume on Saturday night for the party I went to. So anyhow, That was another loss there. Oh, no, we did not lose there. We won $225. So semi-recovery and terrible throws today. Let's get this down and working here today. We'll go to our all-winner set. And we made money on that one, so let's go back down to our base level again, $15 pass line bet. And now we just need to extend this roll here. All bets set and dice out. But the secret is, Brian, I wear my costume every single day here. One, three, four, medium-sized Joe, Craps Master Journey. So marking that point of 4. 5, 4, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. I did not do a live stream with it on, Brian. I just wore to a Halloween party. But I could do that for you if you want me to. So anyhow, 640 across, and I'll throw max odds on there. That puts us at $60. So we got to put $40 extra on that 4. Make that a buy bet. He switched away 10 this time. Okay, Clint, that's good. So anyhow, we'll go all bets set and dice out. Hit that hook, and we got a Buckeye buckshot. This time it is a 2-2 hard, 4 hard fuzzy 4. 2-2, it's going to Cruise Brian from Holy Roller. Terrible throw, but I will take the results. A double pitch of the dice with a 2-2 hard 4 results. That's $183 we're back to the rack after VIG. So all of our bets do turn off, and we're going to go again with that $15 pass line bet, and then we'll do like a 160 cross pressure once we get a new point established here. But anyhow, let's call that all bets set. Looking for a new point here. Base out. You are welcome, Joel. Wow, that was short. Short. 167 pass line winner. Come out natural loser for the DP. I really need to focus on mechanics here today, because I am not getting very much consistency whatsoever. Much to my dismay, but that is a pass line winner. So let's stack that $15. Put 30. How high is the rail on my, it is high, Brian. That was one of the mistakes that I made when I built this table. This right here is 11 inches. So the top of the, I'm on the wrong screen. So the top of the rubber right here, where my thumb is at, that's 11 inches right there. So my rail is about 13 and a half, 14 inches, which is a little bit higher than normal. And that was, like I said, one of the deficiencies that I had when I made it, because I didn't know much about it at the time. But anyhow, let's call this all bet set and base out. And the camera angle also it gives it a little bit of an optical illusion. But it's about 1.5 inches higher than what most are. For 5 R9, Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark that point at 9. Or 2, 3 dice set. We got a 4, 5, 9 result. From floor to top of rail, I don't know. The floor to top of my table layout is 28 inches. So add what's 13 and a half plus 28. So 31 is like 40 some inches then is what the top of this rail is here, right here. So anyhow, we got what, 183 pressure. So let's go 160 across pressure. And let's go with 125 on that 10. And at 9, we're going to bring down. We got to make it look like 125 total. So let's go 130, 100 and odds. There we go. So 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. This offense. Ace deuce, Alfredo sauce, the mama bear. That'll be no help for me. 5, 4, 2, 3. We got an ace deuce. Held on to that one just a split second too long, so it came in at a little bit higher angle. And let me just double check once. So give me 1 second here, everyone. I'll measure this out for Brian really quick. Got a tape measure here. Yeah, it's about 42 inches to the edge of the rail here. So, yeah. Looks like it's right under my chest. Looks like it's high. Yeah. I'm not a terribly tall guy. I'm about 5'10", and a half. So not terribly tall. I'm just a little bit wider than most. So anyhow, let's go all bets set here and dice out. 415 trucking camper. So that will be hit number 2. And that'll be enough to get us out of this shooter with some profit. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got a 415 result. Okay, bring our bets down. 160 across. And then we're up for the day here. If I took everything off the table, we're at 78.24. So that gives us what, 175 recovery yet for getting back to where we started on Friday. And all bets set. Dice out. Again, not a great throw, but we got a 3-5 great bait. I just need to work on my consistency here today. Consistency and mechanics would be awesome. 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set, 3, 5, 8 results. Let's go to $42 on that 8. Oops, not 90, 42. Increase in 2 units on nickel level, not the quarter level. 4, 2, 3. I know, Brian, you had yours adjusted to a better height. I remember that. You had it at 1 and you brought it to a different level. So anyhow, 5, 4, 2, 3, dice out. Again, held on to that just a split second too long. But 369 triple D dice Dr. Dan is going to be a winner 9. We'll turn off 5, 4, 2, 3. We got a 369, and we'll be looking for a new point here. So we're going to bring this back down to $15. That pressed up 9 paid out, so that's good. And we have 438 brought back to the rack. We got 162 currently on the table. And we'll go all bets set here and dice out. Yeah, you brought it down to 39 inches. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would probably be somewhere around that area if I would do this over. What I did when I made it is I was planning on having the rail at 11 inches from the tabletop, which would put it at 39 inches from the ground. But I forgot about the rail that I put underneath the rail here, and that increased the height of everything. So it's a little bit difficult for me to change that right now, but it would be nice if I could. $156. KitchenAid makes her marking that point at 6 now. 423. We got a 156. Result. So I'll bring this down. Let's make that 9 look like $35. And let's go 15 in odds. 4, 2, 3. And all about 7. Say something. $415. That would be the trucking camper. Lots of 5s today. Wow. 5423, 415. So I finally hit 200 subscribers on my other channel as of this morning. So I'm happy about that. Last month I just increased it dramatically, and it just like it slowed to a halt. It was just kind of weird how that worked. $35 on that 5. Again, we're going to stick with that all-winner set, 5423. 28 people playing along here. We got 22 people watching live. Only 9 thumbs up, so let's share the love there before you leave. Hopefully you can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Does not matter. However you think I'm doing for the day. And base out. Again, held on to that just a little bit too long, but 145 trucking camper again. So that's the number that we pressed up, so we can bring that to $60. Want to get over to adjust the bets. 145 result. And we'll go to $60 like I said, so drop a quarter onto it. Keeping that 5423 dice set. And all bets set. This one. Three, 2, 5, another 5. The Justice Gen 5 this time. Dice line is super tight together, and that left one split off, rolled all the way across the other side of the table. 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set, 3, 2, 5 result. So hopefully you guys are. I carved a pumpkin. Okay, very good, Glenn. Hopefully you guys are betting on that 5. Apparently Glenn is. You got Jeff in ND checking in. Yeah, another 5. Keep it coming, he goes. So let's go to $90 on that 5. And let's go 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Base odds. I'll give you a 437. Ouch. Damn it. Okay. That's right. We did some major recovery on that roll. 4, 2, 3. Let's give you a primary hit with a 437 results. Okay. So we are only half an hour into the show here, and we're already starting roll number 5, shooter number 5 here. SOR is at a 6.5, which is average or a little less than average. SRR is not the best either at a 5.2, so we got a little bit to go here. Go ahead and hit goal again before that last hand. Okay, that's good. Make sure you run to the cage, Glenn, or just play with small profits. We are at 78.10, so we fully recovered for the day. We got another $200 to recover for last Friday yet. So we're going to start over at our baseline again, $15 pass line bet. And it's like we're starting from scratch here today. 5, 4, 2, 3, and all bets set. This out. For hard 8, square pair, another double pitch of the dice. Five, 4, 2, 3, 4 hard 8. So last Friday I was asked, throwing the all winner set, the all 7 set, if that just encourages bad habits, bad form. And I'm saying embrace what you're seeing for the day. And that's the big thing, try to identify what the dice are doing and then go from there and make your adjustments accordingly. So that's 85. Let's put 30 on there. So that should be close enough. So read the dice, interpret the dice, and make adjustments to the sets. And then worry about the mechanics as you go forward or in the future here. But all bets set and dice out. And I'm looking for a reaction of the dice as they come off the back wall and what I'm seeing there. And that's how I'm making a lot of the adjustments here. 3, 6, 9, triple D, dice stock down. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got 3, 6, 9. And we hit number 1 for us. And again, 140 brought back, so let's go 110 inside pressure, 15 on the 10, 15 on the 4, and extra 30 on that 8. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. They saw it. Another 3, 6, 9. Triple D, dice Dr. Dan. Get number 2. That'll be enough to get us out of the shooter with some recovery again. And we're going to go down a little bit lower this time on our bets so we can get a little extra recovery back to the rack. So let's get this entered in on KPI first. On Crapsee, I'm sorry, on Crapsee first. Bring our bets down. We're going 96 across this time. To 67. What the hell am I doing here? Okay, we got 93 in the table, and 315 brought back to the rack. So now, if I was to lose everything, we would be up for the day, and we'd be full recovered for last Friday. So we're starting over here. Awesome. We're up for the day, but starting over where we started last Friday, fully recovered. And all bets set. That is perfect. Ace out. Now let's see if we get another $600 to $700 back. 4-2, the holy cannoli. 4-2-6. 4-2-3, and we got a 4-2-6 result. We're gonna do a full press up on this one right here. So we'll go at $36 right away. Let's drop in a little bit. We'll go to 42 right away. There we go. We'll drop in a little extra to get to 42. So we were up one extra press more than my normal trend betting. And all bets set. This out. $145 trucking camper. $423, and we got a 145, and we're going to put all the money back up on that 5 as well. So we're going to go right from 15 to it's $21. No, we're not going to put it all back up. We're going to go right up to $35. So we'll put all of it except for $1 up on there. 5423. And all bets set. This out. $5-4 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. That was probably one of my most perfect throws that I've had today. 5423, we got a 549 dice, who nice and even together. They came off the back wall, really nice. That's what I'm looking for. If I can get that one, that style every single time, they're perfect. Let's go to 35 on that 9 as well. Just trying to get those bets up so we can get some money back to rack on the next hit here. And all bets set. Dice out. Another 9, 369, triple D again, so that's perfect. We had down mega pressed up, not mega, but we had it pressed up higher than what we normally would do. So we're gonna get some money brought back this time. 369. Now some people would do a full clock on that. We're gonna press it to 60, and I'll bring a couple dollars back on that. 5423. And all bets set. They set. $527. That is the Bruce. Did not become shark bait. So a bunch of medium-sized rolls today, but we are playing smart. And we did fully recover. We are up for the day. So we are up. How much are we up today? We are up about 250 bucks for the day here. So we are playing smart. And we're fully recovered, plus like 25 bucks from last week Friday. So good thing. So let's see if we can get a nice super long roll. We can finish the day out here with a nice 20-minute plus roll. That would be perfect. You guys wouldn't complain at all about that. So let's go $15 pass line bet. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. Let's take out the all winner set. 5423. Here we go. 6-5 mid-mo-yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. Pass line winner, come out natural loser for the DP. Oh, what am I doing here? There we go. Okay. I think I got that straight. Yes, I do. Okay. 6-5 for Crapsee. And let's stack that $15. Put 30 on the pass line there. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. And all bets set. Dice out. Four, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. I bet you I got you this time. That's actually a Daddy Joe, but I bet you I got you, Glenn. 5, 4, 2, 3. We got a 4, 6, 10. That was our first 10. I did get you. First 10 for the day here. So, okay. I apologize here, but we're going to keep her going. We're going to keep it going. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we are going to go 640 across. And we need 70 in odds. $30 people playing along here. 23 people watching. Dice out. Two, 3, 5. Just Gen 5. Yeah. 4, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 5 result. $140 cross pressure. It's gonna be 110 inside, and 15 on F4, and 15 extra in odds. And all bets set. Dice out. One, 3, 4. Medium-sized Joe. Craps Master Journey. 5, 4, 2, 3, and I'll be hitting number 2, so we'll be able to get out of the shooter again with profit. 79 brought back to the rack. Let's bring our bets down. Let's go with I'm torn. We're gonna go 160 across. I'm torn on whether I should do 96 across or not. But either way, we'll be up at least $269 for the day. Excuse me. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Day summons. Six, 1. And done. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, but that's right. We made some profit on that one. Very short roll. Not very happy about that one. Dice set wise, I'm not really sure what to go with today. All of our rolls have been, except for one of them, relatively short. We have made profit on all of them except for one of them. Let's stay with the same dice set, simply because we're able to get out of it relatively fast. We got another shooter coming up here. So we're at 82.69, so we're up 269 for the day. Let's do this one. So let's go 30. We're going to put the 269 out there. We're going to risk it here. Let's go 10, 10, and 5 for our ATS bets there. Let's put $5 on the any craps. And let's call that all bets set. And let's see if we can get a nice long roll here. 29 people. Let's finish this out nicely for the day here. Nice out. Six, 2, 8. That is our first Duracell 8 for the day. Marking at point of 8. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got a 6, 2, 8 result. So we're gonna do something a little bit different for our betting here. We have $200 that we could play with if we want it. Let's go 160 across. And that way, if we lose, we will be in profit for the day. Not by much, but a little bit. We're just gonna keep on pressing now. I'm not going to do any regressions here unless I hit goal. If I hit goal, then I'll regress down and pull some of that money back to the rack. So let's go with that, and all bets set. Dice out. So this could be a profit play here. Six, 4, 10. Again, Waylon's best friend on the end. This time it is Sorry Glenn. 5, 4, 2, 3. We got a 6, 4, 10. And let's go to $50 on that 10. 5, 4, 2, 3. Told you to run to the cage there, Glenn. Okay. So that time you played DP on me. Okay. Oh, that's set and dice out. Two, 5, 7. Okay, we got one more shooter yet. I was hoping I was going to go the extent of the show here. So 4, 2, 3, and we're definitely going to switch back to the Hardway set. Hardway set. We're going to switch back to. Terrible rolls today, but we made money on that. No, we didn't. We lost $166 on that. That's right. We're still up $100 for the day here. So that's going to give us 96 across. So I'm going to not do any pass line bet. We're just going to play it as somebody else is shooting here. And I'll just go 96 across once we get a new point established here. And I'm just going to try to go for the gusto today. Get your bets in. We're going to go back to the Hardway set. 5, 4, 5, 4. All bets set and dice out. 516 KitchenAid mixer. Since we are right side off axis, primary top side on the left eye. 5454. 516 results. And that's going to give us 96 across. And we're just going to go for the gusto here. See if we can get more profit brought back to the rack. And that's basically spending, we're still up $200 for the day no matter what. So that's a good thing. We're even pretty much where we started last week, Friday. So managing the day, plus $28 on the session, says Clint. Yep. So I'm actually up $200 for the day. But that's, yeah, kind of managing as well. And dice out. $415 truck and camper. 5454, 415. And let's go $25 on that 5. 5454. Could you get comped a meal plus a couple drink tickets? I don't know, buddy. Are you worth it? That's awesome. That is good to hear that you're up for the day here, Quint. That means that you have learned some valuable lessons in your very short time as a craps player here. Good to see. Peace out. There's nothing extraordinary about these rolls today. There really isn't. 6-5 mid-mo, yo. And if you can manage your own on this level of table that we have today, then you're doing pretty darn good, my friend. 6-5, yo. No help for me. Again, 5454. And all that set. This out. Four, 6, 10. Again, Waylon's best friend on that end. Daddy Joe. 454, 4-6, right die off axis. Single pitch on the right, on the left side. Let's make the 10 look like a buy bet. We'll make it look like a quarter. Five, 4, 5, 4. And all bet set. This one. One, 3, 4. Medium-sized Joe. Craps Master Journey. Sorry, Glenn, I'm probably pecking you off here if you are still playing with the board 10, but good morning, Durso. So let's go to $25 on that 4. You're on light side right now. That's good. 4, 5, 4. That was set. And all that set. They sound. Ace Deuce, Alfredo sauce, the Mama Bear. We'll pitch on the right side, off axis on the left side. Only you can support free live craps. I've only thrown one Durso 8 today so far. Good morning, Biff. Four, 3, 7. That's where we're gonna end the roll here today, I think. That's gonna be a 7-0 and a double pitch of the dice. So nothing great today. We did make profit today. Let's see what we made. Here we are actually up about $200, $250 for the day here. So Not bad for short rolls, I guess. But we had 8 shooters today. We had a 5, 3, 5, 13, 8, 5, 3, and 7. So nothing spectacular whatsoever. 6.1 SOR today. SRR is at 5.41, come out 7. But look at those 5s and 9s were off the charts today. We did not throw any aces or any midnights today. So that's kind of interesting. Joel made $1,000 today. Wow, good for you, Joe. RQS is a raw quality score, Michael, and I'll cover that in just a second. Give me 1 second here. But anyway, box numbers are a little bit higher. Didn't expect today. Inside numbers as well. 4s and 10s are a little bit low, but we did get those towards the end. Come out 7s are low. Horns are low. Fields are low. Hardways are low. Even though we threw quite a few of them today. Looking at our dice roll results through the end of last week, Friday, 8,686 throws. Puts us at a 9.56 SOR. SRR is at a 6.76. BSR is at a 6.47. So, Michael's asking me what the roll quality score is, the RQS. That's something that was put in effect by Craps Nation. And we have every year we have a shooter competition, and they were trying to figure out a way that they can base the quality of your roll. So how quality of a roll is it? Is it like a super long roll with not many paying numbers? And if that would be so, you'd have low roll quality scores like my 2, my 7, and my 9 that's up there. But the better the quality of the roll, the higher that number would be. So if you hit more points, if you hit more box numbers, if you hit like parts of the ATS, repeater bets, fire bets, that type of stuff, that increases that RQS, or the roll quality score. So hopefully that helps answer that question. The couple answers first daylight session. He goes, thank you, Joe. And Darcel says he only worries about his bankroll. So again, that was only for that shooter competition, but it does give you kind of somewhat of a measure of how you're rolling in that. But today, our roll quality score was not the best, but we did make money today, so that is a good thing. Thank you, John. But anyhow, I will be back tomorrow, everybody. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Be prosperous.